Revelio. I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Everything's all right now. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
I'd like to...
Of course.
Actually...
seen any plant here before.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Peeves should burn the castle down!
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Luke and Brattleby must have nearly wet.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Revelio.
You'll never believe
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Arrest them. Assignment's all finished. Crucial. Expelliarmus, Confringo, Defender. Revelio. Arrest them. I'll look after you.
Nick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Bombarda. Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What type of beast is...
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Seems quite a challenge finding an Occamy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow, and there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver Occamy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you. Revelio.
I know you're the one. Hippogriff, we've been looking for you. Just plan to fight the battles, do you?
Up to now.
I can't wait till all my sisters are at Hogwarts.
Someone sent me home.
Oh, it's you! Just the person.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up. Keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice...
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
Oh, but I've given you the wrong impression. On the contrary, I was shown great kindness. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Serona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Serona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Flipendo! Accio! Repulsor! Flipendo! Incendio!
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Okay.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated.
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granum resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry. Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granum did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granum felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granum stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Okay. Of course. I can do it. We can fly there. No problem.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Commander. What do we have here? I think so. Okay. Oh, one more.
Revelio.
Okay.
Ah, Brockborough. Always a lovely place to visit.
Silenzo. Okay.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Hello again, Mr. Thistlewood.
Oh, it's you again, my favorite Hogwarts student. Never attended Hogwarts myself. In fact, I've never been more than a stone's throw from our humble hamlet. Now, how may I be of service?
Do you stay close to home because it's safe in the hamlet?
Oh, it's relatively safe, aside from our local troll, of course. But it won't survive for long, if it hasn't succumbed to a speeding locomotive already. It lives in a train tunnel.
What do we have more?
You never wanted to get out and explore the world around you.
Hard to believe, isn't it? Especially for someone so young. But no, some folk just aren't born with the need to wander. My sister Helen, on the other hand, she saw some of the world in her time as an aura. But I'm happy here.
Aura.
What do you have for sale?
What do you feel best? No.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
No.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio.
If something threatens me,
What do we have here?
potato.
A demiguise.
Bromley Gaunt was the sort who'd flame.
Hello, Hamora.
Unlucky. again.
I don't see why everyone has their wand in a...
Revelio.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Two.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I hope to give my son the same kind of habit
My father used to enchant his hand. I know there was something I...
Revelio. Revelio.
Where the fuck?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Oh, again, lights are glitching. Which is nice, okay. Nice. Oh, okay, okay. No.
Revelio. Revelio.
What the? Ah, okay. Ah, okay.
Revelio.
Long ago enchanted to watch over the garden and ward off trolls, but now simply harassing the garden. Outing insult about my work. Okay.
Welcome, welcome. Hello again. Never attended Hogwarts. Now, what do you have for...
Okay, I'll keep it.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon. Revelio.
Okay. Okay.
Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Tomolo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Okay.
Revelio.
Be strong, Alexandra.
Okay. Huh, okay. This one looks better. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare.
Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
A troll? You can't be serious.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Crucible! Revelio.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Confringo! Revelio! Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Revelio! A sarcophagus. This must be Mom. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse. Confringo! Revelio! There's no telling what lies. Arrest them. Lumos. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. Ugh.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Well, there was a troll in the tomb.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Reparo! Revelio. Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Where do you find time for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to... I was hoping...
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig things?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Revelio. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. It's all down here. The lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though. Reparo. Revelio. That seems to have done the trick. never cease to surprise me.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Levioso. Revelio.
Going to have to get past this.
Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio. Incendio. Reparo. Levioso.
Something's getting in the way of that platform. One more to go and I'll make it across.
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso.
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Accio. Levioso.
That did the trick.
Revelio.
This must be the way. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Revelio. Confringo.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Revelio. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Flipendo. Debolso. Revelio.
Never knew butterflies were attracted to treasure. I must have missed that one in Beasts.
Hope you have a magical day. Get your daily profit. Can't imagine how muggles get by.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. Revelio.
Madame Cadal is certain.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Bombarda, Confringo, Expelliarmus, Crucio, Protego, Stupefy. Expelliarmus, Confringo, Bombarda, Crucio. Expelliarmus! Protego! Protego! Revelio.
Revelio. Accio. Protego. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Protego.
There's a victory that can...
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Accio. Revelio. Repulsor. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Protego! Revelio! Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Depulso! Flipendo! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Depulso! Flipendo! Incendio! Crucio! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus! Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Why is how many nippers?
Revelio.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them. What would it like?
Arrest them. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Revelio.
Might I remind everyone that a wizard's sharpest...
Arresto momentum. Revelio.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Do cooperate, won't you?
Revelio.
Arresto momentum. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Arrest them. No, you don't.
Arresto momentum.
Revelio.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing. These rocks have...
I'm glad that you...
Yes.
What do you have for sale?
Exactly what I needed. Thank you. Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
Revelio. Expelling.
Crucible.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to...
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be a... Does the name haunt...
I'm afraid not.
The poachers best kept... I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought, if you ever meet my gran, this trip...
Not to what?
I normally tell her. I think she worried.
Whatever gave her?
This way.
Bombarda. Confringo.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Revelio.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That Revelio was. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Revelio.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around.
Revelio.
If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts, still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Revelio.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures.
Revelio.
So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us.
Accio.
Could we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
It seems we may have an intruder in our midst. I dream of making someone...
Revelio. Accio.
Not my best work, I'll admit.
Accio. Incendio.
Incendio! Incendio!
Protego. Revelio. Accio.
Perhaps you want to give
Incendio. Depulso.
Protego!
Flipendo.
Is that all there? Teaching in Incendio! Incendio!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
You'll need to be quicker than that!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
Confringo! I think that one hurt. Reduction! Did I hurt you?
Expelliarmus!
Reduction!
That's fine!
Crucial.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
Levioso! Mortis Levioso!
Expelliarmus.
Out of view! Levioso!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
The name makes sense now.
No wonder the Pope. How could they possibly enjoy this? The center. There must be more dragons. We should take advantage of most.
Expelliarmus! Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far.
Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Revelio!
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only fire.
Let's make them count.
Would you not need to put it down?
Where did it go?
Let me out, go. Answer you.
What the hell?
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Would you not need to put it down? Let me out, go. Let me out, go. You're all I hope to Let me out, go.
Cruising.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Please take boys. Let me out, go. Let me out, go. A lucky shot.
Revelio.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. You're not going to
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
No one takes one of mine.
Confringo! Ah, stupendous! Oh, have these things.
Let me outside!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now?
I don't know. And the poachers saw us.
Since the
I'd much rather we have it than it'll be hard.
Should we? We aren't helping us.
You're right. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will... progress thus far in the term.
Things. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Of course.
Action. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Levioso!
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been through. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Hotel Hall.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.